Okay, Gemini, it's your turn. Welcome back to Illuminaughty Mystex. Happy Black History Month, as it is February 4th, because it is 12:05. Oh, okay there, buddies. I saw both of these. I guess I'll put them face up. Looking like a little bit of a mess, huh? I might take this top demon card because it fell off. It's Moloch. Moloch did come up this evening. Wow. Gemini. Okay, so lots face down here. The board looks okay to me. I just want to get these top three, and I guess if anything else comes out, we'll have to welcome it. I'm going to keep those together here. I'm just looking to get these top three. Jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay. This is turning out to be quite a bit, but fuck it. Taking it. Perfect. Okay. Just looking to get the bottom of the deck here, and we're gonna go with the universe. Beautiful. My favorite color scheme of all time. Great card. Love that for you, Gemini. Really good stuff. It's all working out. I feel like that mullet card went flying and I want to keep it, but honestly I feel bad I didn't shuffle the deck, so I will accept one more demon card for the work, life, career, finances of Gemini. There it is. We got Harborim, one of my favorite names of any of these demons. Harborim. Just love it. So what's going on? Channel the messages and other information that Gemini needs to know. What is going on, Gemini? Whoa! Jesus fucking Christ. We obviously are not taking all of those. That's ridiculous. But why? That is like the third time that you just saw in the last 2.5 minutes that I just flung that many cards. Which is something that honestly doesn't happen that often, in my opinion. So, kind of bizarre. Don't know what's going on there for you, but we're about to find out, Gemini. We got ghost regrets here, okay? Woo! Okay. I'm feeling like a lot of you are feeling a little topsy-turvy, maybe a little all over the place, okay? I'm feeling very, scatterbrained. Which, like, yeah, Gemini does. Great. But anyway, let's just get right into it. Okay. Gemini, what's going on with you, mate? Okay. Up top, we have lust. Now, we might be talking about a Leo. We might be talking about some kind of physical attraction. Some romance. Obsession, even. I don't know. I yawned, so I feel like whatever it is not really keeping your interest, perhaps. You might be realizing that someone was nothing more than a physical attraction. You might be obsessing about something that's not serving you any purpose. You could be dealing with a Leo and it's starting to get boring for you. It could also be strength, where had more energy than I have all day right before this reading, and now it's just like so I feel like some of you are really fucking tired of something, okay? Real tired of some shit. But it could represent your strength. You might just be sick of having to be the strong one. You don't want to be anybody's rock anymore. Okay, and then we have the universal hexagram. So you might have a partner. If you do, this person is very important to you and important to your path. This is your person, no doubt. You have the universal hexagram here. You might also be making peace with yourself and your two sides or two personalities, especially for Gemini, but you know, your masculine and your feminine, okay? And then Four of Wands, completion. So once you deal with whatever this is, you might be having feelings for someone else. You might be unsure about your commitment to a Leo. You might be obsessing about something that happened. Whatever it is, the sooner you can deal with this or get over this and make this work, the better off you'll be. You'll be ending cycles, but you'll also be finding a lot of fulfillment, okay? So something to keep in mind. I got my boots on. Sorry about the squeaks. Up top here we have the Six of Wands, victory. Oh my god, it's so weird. I'm not even burning incense or anything. It's just really weird because I don't feel tired, but I'm yawning. Like for the first time all night, all day. Like it's really weird. Like some of you are really exhausted, maybe overworking, but probably bored because you're Geminis, you know? Six of Wands. Victory. So winning, overcoming, getting what you want, getting your way. Yeah. We know. Okay, that's Gemini. My way or the highway. And nobody ever calls them stubborn. And yet, Three of Swords, sorrow. You may have gotten the outcome you want, and it ain't even what you want. That's part of the boredom and the, oh God. And I'm not saying it's that is coming from your partner just because the partner card is here. But it might be something to think about where you really fought for something, you really wanted your way, and it turns out your way sucks, basically. Fate pile face down, and then reverse prudence. So not staying true to yourself, not being who you are, not doing what you want. For what? We'll find out. Underneath that, we have the Princess of Discs. So tapping back into the feminine, either your feminine side or your partner or, you know, whatever. I'm saying feminine side, not because you're not a woman, but because air is a masculine element, right? So just something. And then more face down cards. So what is keeping you here? Something's getting so bored and exhausted. You're so tired. So, right? But you're really not staying true to yourself. You're not being who you want to be or being who you are. Why? The Priestess. You know why. You know. Maybe you're afraid of what people will think. Maybe you're so accustomed to doing what you don't want. Maybe you're scared. Maybe you don't know how to do it. Okay? Seven of Wands, valor, but you need to be brave. You need to stand up to those people. You need to stand up to yourself. You need to go in. You got to do it. You got to do it. You got to be yourself. You got to come. I don't want to say come out, but it's like, I'm coming out. Dun, dun. And yeah, okay, it's really a gay song, but it doesn't have to be coming out of the closet in that sense to come out and fully appreciate yourself and recognize how far you've come. Okay? Four of Swords, truth. Got to come to terms with some shit and true acceptance here. That's what this is. This might be a little gay. I don't know. Whatever it is, you know what you need to do, and yet you're not doing it. And it's time that you just stepped up and did it so that you can put this thing to rest. Chariot. Okay, so could be dealing with a Cancer. Could be your own thing. It seems like it just will be a lot easier than you think it will be to do this, you know, to either like step up and make a commitment, to let something go, to try something new, to be who you are, whatever that contains for you. Okay, it's going to be a way smoother ride than you think it's going to be, even if it takes you a second to get started. Adjustment. So it could be Libra. You got double zodiacs, but getting used to it, feeling comfortable with it, being yourself, or if it's, you know, the other person being themselves and accepting them for who they are. Hangman. Loyal, dedicated. You're, oh my god, I'm yawning again. You're like all in. Oh my god, you're getting kind of sick of it. You don't want to be here anymore, in a way. Then that is to say you don't want to be not necessarily tied down, but that head rush, right? You're trying to kind of stretch your limbs a little bit. Queen of Cups, going back to that Cancer energy here. Okay. Could also be a motherly figure. Could be a water sign, but it's just feeling very like divine. I don't know. Thinking from the feminine perspective, nurturing, filling others up. Okay. Death. Letting go. Could be a Scorpio. Lots of water intensive. Okay, water intensive. I would even say if you are dealing with a water sign. Okay. I would say they are not for you. It's, you already know that you don't feel like yourself around them. You feel like you are putting on a front in a way to be with them, and that is why it has to end or has ended or whatever. It could even be that sort of no, I'll just say, like, side note, if you are dealing with a water sign here, that ain't it, and that's okay. You'll soon feel like yourself again, and you'll realize what you were missing out on from your own perspective. If you're not dealing with a water sign, then it's going to be about that coming out of the closet kind of energy, and understanding that some people, no matter how down they are, sometimes they end up not being so down. It can also be tapping into your own feminine, or, you know, if it's another person. But yeah, some kind of strange things going on here, but whatever. Stay. Oh god, good. Boring. Okay, hear you, Gemini. Princess of Discs could be dealing with an earth sign, but I'm guessing this is more of in line with whatever this is. Whatever it is, staying true to yourself means, you know, it might mean taking that new job, taking that financial risk, putting yourself out there, starting over, creating a new resume, whatever. Okay. Princess of Wands, you got a long way to go here. You know, you haven't quite worked out exactly how maybe you feel. You are maybe a little underprepared to make this journey or take this next step. Okay. Whew, the Devil came up real quick. That came a little almost out of nowhere. The Devil is a dick. And a Capricorn. So could be, again, dealing with an earth sign, could be a Capricorn, could be a little bit of a lack of self-control. You might be having issues where you're not addressing your feelings, and it's manifesting into this dangerous territory, to say the least. Losing your sense of self, losing a little control. Could be an addiction rearing its ugly head because you took on something that you weren't ready for, and wha-bam. Not so good. Yeah? If it is just a Capricorn or something, then, like, still has a lot of room to grow there. Still, like, the Princess of Wands, you know, that ain't shit. Especially a double princess, like, probably rushing shit a little bit before you're ready for it, because you have to do all this first, you know? Emperor. Okay, so Aries. You got a lot of zodiac cards. You got Libra, Capricorn, Aries, Scorpio, Leo. I mean, you either got mad hoes or it's just a lot going on. Oh, and Cancer. One more time. Cancer, Libra, Scorpio, Leo, Capricorn, Aries. That's like, is that over half? I didn't count. It's like half the zodiac. You got hoes in different area codes, Gemini. Okay, but Emperor is also about taking control. I mean, these are almost completely contrasting energies here, where there is some kind of lack of self-control or addiction going on, but you don't fall for that shit too easy. You kind of snap back. You are like, I'm taking my power back. Okay. I'm not going to let this devil win, right? Could be dealing with an Aries, but no, I'm seeing you or them overcome very quickly here. Where it's like, whoa, that is a problem. You're not wrong, but don't worry, I got this. Okay. Another zodiac. I can't, like, that's so many. That's so many. The only one you really didn't get is fucking Gemini, right? No, there's a few, but still, that's insane. And it's weird. It's like just crazy all over the place. All over the place. All elements, right? Yeah. This is Taurus. This is the Hierophant. This is like crazy. Crazy. So many zodiacs. Wow. Wow. Interesting. Okay, so the Hierophant is here to remind you to stick to the plan. This was all about becoming yourself again. This was all about putting you first, being who you are. You got to stick to it. You got to follow through with it. You have to, and this, if you are dealing with the Taurus, and they can provide that kind of stability for you, and they will be that reminder, keep you on your course, okay? I think Gemini and Taurus is hard to work with because it's almost so opposite. It's just the nature of the elements, but I do feel like there are a lot of low-key similarities because the elders, okay, like Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer all have a lot in common with their stubbornness, maybe, with their headstrongness. I wouldn't even say stubbornness, it's more headstrongness, okay? It's not unwillingness to change. It's just, if I'm gonna change, it's gonna be the way I want to, So, stick to the plan and allow them to help you if that's what it is, and stay grounded. Okay? Really, really stick to it. And then we have Two of Cups, love. So if you are dealing with one of these zodiac signs, Capricorn, Aries, or Taurus, we do have the Two of Cups here, and it could be a continuous story that's being told, but I would say that if it's one of those three signs, this is an extra little message of love here, okay? Either way, you are on the right path, to say the least. You are on the journey of love and blah, 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 blah. You don't care. Queen of Swords. Okay, so you're an air sign. That should be fine. It could be going back to this motherly energy where they're presenting themselves again. You might be with someone who they don't approve of or something, but the Queen of Swords, she's very hardworking. She might be a little bit aggressive. Gemini, you wouldn't necessarily be a queen, which is why I grabbed the mother idea. The Queen of Cups is very often a mother card, and to see the Queen again, and with the love card and all of these strong zodiacs where it's like, this is something very good for you, very true, but there just might be some backlash or some opinions coming from other people. Okay, so what's this? We have two cards on its side. We have the Four of Cups, luxury, and then face down we have the Ace of Swords. Okay, so this is on its side. You haven't decided yet what you're going to do here. You don't know if you're going to go for it, follow your dreams, invest in the thing, be with the person, allow the energy to flow and just be with it, be present in it, or if you're going to abandon ship and just sacrifice it and not have that in your life. All right. This is the longest reading of the day. The other ones were done by now, and I still gotta do all this shit. Okay. Moving on to the demons. Going into the work life and the money of Geminis. Okay, so we have Harborim. Harborim. I love it. Whatever, Gemini. Don't be rude. Beware of sharp wit and cunning becoming a destructive force if not tempered with consideration. Gemini is always bragging about how witty they are. Be careful. You might be witty to the wrong person. Okay. Don't be missing out on money because nobody wants to deal with your mouth. Okay. Just saying. Malik. Beware of stern punishments and unyielding strictness. Okay, so if you are the boss, then you don't want to be putting that energy onto your employees. If you're an employee, you don't want to feel like it's justified. All right? It's okay to have boundaries. It's okay to have limits. Speak up for yourself if that is the case, but speak kindly to others. Should it not be? Okay, so... Sleepy ass bitch. Ugh. It's you, Gemini. We have ghost, regret. It sounds like you kind of have a lot going on, but at the same time, it's all on the inside. It's not anything happening in your life. There really wasn't much about what was going on. It was really about you and doing things for yourself and being who you are. You know, it wasn't really like, oh, this person, that person, this situation, right? So no regrets, Gemini. You gotta do this. You gotta come forward or come out or whatever it is. Or you're gonna regret it. You're gonna regret missing this opportunity. 2112 on the time, but you're gonna be haunted by the things that you didn't do. Okay. Then we have invisibility, authenticity. Who are you behind closed doors? Who are you when the clothes come off? Because this is the person you need to honor. This is why you had this reverse 8 of discs, because you're not being yourself. You are presenting. You are, I almost said peacocking. Not really sure why. I don't really fully understand what that is. Come back to yourself again, okay? Remember who you are for real. Like, go way back, get way in, get connected, okay? And then we have mummy, change. So whoever you think you are, that person might be changing. It's time to evolve. There's nothing wrong with that. I love it. I love it. And then Apple, risk and reward. So this is just reiterating the fact that, yeah, you might be scared to do it, but you need to do it because that is how you're going to get the best results. That's how you can literally have it all. And if some people don't approve right away, then, hey, who cares? Okay? It's not really their life at the end of the day. It's yours. So do it for you, Gemini. Last minute messages before we wrap this up. Anything for Gemini to know? Forgiveness, reducing burden. Forgive them, for they do not know how they hurt you. Okay? It's a strain on you. It's whatever you're holding on to, okay? It's not worth it. It's only bringing you down. It's not affecting them for you to be mad. It's time to fucking let go. Strength, skeleton. You know it in your bones. Okay, it's about standing up, being brave. That's what we talked about this whole time. It's really time for you to do that. And then joy, rejoicing in the present, continuing to speak your blessings and give your thanks and be someone in the highest frequency. We have the veil, the future. Making these investments, going for it, being who you're meant to be, okay? Because that is what you're here to do, and that's what you have been called to, right, Gemini? And then dawn, light after the darkness. Shit might get hard. Sure, it might be hard, and you might lose people along the way, quite frankly. But you know what? It's worth it, okay? Skull stars, infinite possibilities. You don't know what could happen, and you don't know what will happen. You don't know any of it. Just know that it's all possible and it can all happen. So even if you lose someone, they may come around again. You never know. So it's worth it. It is worth it. It is. Okay. I think that's going to be it. Any other messages for Gemini before I wrap this up? I'm hearing nonprofit, I think. Dream big, Gemini. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not really getting anything else. So hope that serves you well. I appreciate you tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Thanks again.